And, you know, of course, with all of this serious heat, we know folks, if they don't have a car, are not going to want to be walking around everywhere. So let's talk about transit here, because we've got a shift here with the bus routes in North Mecklenburg County. Essentially, bus routes as we know it, they are no longer. So they're moving to microtransit. And if you're familiar with this concept, you know this is something that's been discussed for quite a bit. So we want to join now with our Walker Lawson, who's been looking into some of the changes that folks need to know. So first off, I guess, Walker, explain a bit about how things are going here and what is microtransit as it applies to the situation in North Mac.
Yeah, well, for some, they say that it's making things more convenient. The days of coming to a bus stop and waiting to catch a ride are over, as people can now get the service to come to them. Back in February, CATS launched CATS Micro as an additional option for riders in the northern part of Mecklenburg County. Now it's taken over as the way to get from town to town.
The Village Rider and the Davidson Shuttle historically had low ridership.
Riders can be picked up anywhere in this zone with a simple request on the app for the price of $2.20, which is the same price as a bus fare. We were able to call one that took less than 10 minutes to arrive and pick us up. Brett Baldeck, a spokesperson for CATS, says don't expect this to be the new norm everywhere.
There is a misconception out there that microtransit is going to replace bus service. That is not what is going to happen. That is not what will happen. 60% of our riders use bus, so bus is always the backbone of our transit system. It always will be the backbone.
But expansion is on the table if voters approve a 1-cent sales tax in November.
There are plans in place if there is a 1-cent sales tax or additional funding approved for CATS to move microtransit to throughout the entire county in Mecklenburg.
Well, Baldeck adds that they have seen an increase in riders taking use of this service. Again, as someone that lives in northern Mecklenburg County, I definitely am considering using it for that price to get around this area. Back to you guys in studio.